And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Miami going up against Atlanta. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. Now,
Miami,
Christian Moore.
Christian Moore.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki running hard for it. Puts it away for the out. And here is Michael Conforto. Swinging a foul out of play.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
No, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to Murray for the inning-ending double play. Bottom of the first. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Swings through that one.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to.
Oh, now a great stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Messina keeping him close.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here's your 1.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball to the right side. Fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Eddie Murray, the next to hit. And he gets tied up right there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. All set for the start of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Jason Chourio.
Right fielder, number 8, Jason Chourio.
That's out to center field. Buxton tracks it down for the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And out 2 aboard.
Batting 8.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Hit in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Messina back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
Comebacker to the mound. To first, and a couple of quick outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ground ball. Jazz tosses to first, and that is the inning. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Ripped on a line, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Michael Conforto will climb in. Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there,
he makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Popped up. Freeman settles under it. Corrals it. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings through that.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Ellie falls victim to the K. And now it's Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Muncy in his 8th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
0-2.
Here comes the pitch. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. And that's just foul.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
On to Murray. 2 away. Now here is Jason Churio. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Byron. Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. Tap foul at the plate.
That's a ball. That's down.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Can't get there, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog.
Now
A bit of a
batting,
lost start
the
for some,
designated
so
hitter,
that was nicely done to beat the odds. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
That's off the mark.
Outside.
2-0. There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And foul ball.
We got a full count.
Man at first, 1 away. And ball 4, 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Williams now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Conforto on the move to the alley. 2 down. The throw in, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one fouled off. That's to third. More. They get the force, and that is the. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is O'Neal Cruz. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. Fought off foul. In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He is safe.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In comes the run from third. And it's a 1-run game.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Squirts away a little bit. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. This to center field. De La Cruz on the move. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pretty good spot,
Now
hard
batting,
and
the
inside,
catcher,
but that's a
Ivan.
perfect example of keeping your
Rodriguez.
hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Suzuki on at first, nobody out. In there at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Throw on to Freeman, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here is Ellie De La Cruz on the inside corner for a strike. And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Max Muncy. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. Rodriguez throws to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that is the inning.
I'm just a simple man.
All set for the top
Leading
of the
off
6th.
for the
So
Kings,
now it's Freddie
the
Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Yamamoto back to work. Headed towards the corner. Suzuki running hard for it.
That's foul.
Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Next pitch
1 ball, 1
way
strike.
upstairs. And that
2-1.
skips in the dirt. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 2-1. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that is out of play. Soler, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Buxton ranges back. And boom goes the dynamite. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Challenged him with the
The
fastball
batter,
right in
the
the heart of the
right
zone, and he was
fielder,
clearly ready to jump all
Hialeah.
over it.
That one down the
That's foul.
line, and it goes just foul. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Buxton makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 2 for 2.
Cruz.
And a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A 2-run homer. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add on. It's 5-1. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Pudge Rodriguez will hit next. In the air, center field. Buxton moving under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. He was late there, strike 1.
1-1.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Churio makes the grab, and there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he'll be safe at first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. Inning over. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Christian Moore. Down the line. And a foul ball. Headed down the line. Suzuki on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Boom goes the dynamite. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Williams makes his way towards it, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And it's fouled away.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Rocketed out towards right center. Suzuki takes it in for the out, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Ground ball left side, bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Foul ball there.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. That's outside. And that's ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Now a chance for Pudge Rodriguez. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Throw over to first.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he
brings it in for the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. So digging in, Jason Churio. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He sends it out of here. It's 8-1. O'Neal Cruz digs in now. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod.
having himself a really nice game at the plate. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Inside, just missed.
No, that's inside.
Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there. And now 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And now two aboard to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Now the third baseman, Christian Moore. On the ground, 2 ball. Slinging it to first in time. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Well struck right field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track.
See, every time you see me.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Relay throw to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. In the air, right field, Churio. He's got it. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Next to hit, Eddie Murray.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And the throw's offline, safe at third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So they're at the corners now. Ted Williams, the next to hit, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runners on the move. He swings and fouls one off. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go again.
1-2.
Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Bang, bang play, and the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Next to the dish is Freddie. Yamamoto back to work. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out. And the batter now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here at the top of the 9th. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Fastball for a strike at 95. Up the middle, De La Cruz on the run, throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Jason Churio will hit next. Outside low, 1-0. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Picks himself up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one missing low. Ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Pudge Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the...
Rips one to right. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Line to left. Williams takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to.
Oh, that plunked him.
Take your base.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So first and second with 2 outs. Freddie Freeman. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Caught up now trying to get to third. Across is the runner from first. And they put the tag on him for the out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Leading off, Ted Williams.
Now pitching, Nick Sandlin.
And first offering is fouled off. Grounds one to short. Perdomo handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to left center. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our